Hello everybody, happy Wednesday, Miranda here. We're gonna wait for a couple of you guys to hop on and we'll get started. Mama Meadus has a lot planned for us tonight. Please let me know when you hop on. I've got my phone a little bit closer tonight. The lighting was playing some funny things with me, and so I brought my phone a little bit closer, which is actually awesome because I can see that Carolyn just hopped on. Hello, teammate. How's it going? Okay, so again, welcome guys. It's not Wednesday. I'm going to say that a couple times, I think. It is Tuesday. I am coming to you live from my mom's kitchen as per usual. My kitchen is still under renovation. We're getting there though. We have somebody coming in to give us some ideas around cabinets tomorrow, and I'm super stoked for that. So we're getting there. Anyways, in the meantime, I'm here at my mom's home, and she's letting me use things, and for that I am forever grateful. I want to thank you all for joining. I know that there's actually 5 parties going on tonight. 4 of them are for, actually that is a lie, Miranda. 5. There are 7 parties, pardon me, 7 parties following tonight. Wow. 4 of those are hosts that will be following me. There is a launch party that we're going to talk about, and then we have 2 parties for a teammate of mine, Carolyn. And so I'm going to go over all my hosts in just a minute. And yeah, we have a great night of hopefully tons of people hopping on, and I look forward to having some fun and maybe some laughs, probably at my expense, but that's okay. I'm used to it. And I have a long lineup of recipes that I want to share with you. And once again, we're going to do things a little backwards. We're going to start with dessert this evening because we need to get it into the kitchen, or not in the kitchen, we're in the kitchen, into the oven so that it'll bake for us. So as always, I want to start with a toast. I'm going to start with a toast first for my hosts. I would like to toast Yuli, Marianne, Karen, and Lori. They are 4 of my hosts from all over. Thank you to their family and friends for joining. And I know some people will hop on the replay that they're not with us right away, but that's okay. I want to make this toast to Janice Rose, who has joined the business of Epicure. She made the decision yesterday, and I'm so stoked to have her. So this is actually Janice's business launch party, and I'm so very excited to do that for her. So thank you to her family and friends. And then we have Barb and Michelle, who are hosting for a teammate of mine, Carolyn. So thank you to her family and friends for being here. So cheers to all of that. And then we changed tonight's demo. Normally I make the demo on Wednesdays at 7 o'clock. We have changed that to tonight, Tuesday at 7, to honor Remembrance Day here in Canada tomorrow. So I would like to make a very important toast, and I send it out to all of those who have fought and those that continue to fight for our freedom here in Canada. I am proud to be Canadian every day, but of course on Remembrance Day just a little bit more. So cheers to our soldiers. All right, you guys, I see more and more people hopping on. I know I can see Marianne, I can see Phil, I can see, I think, I don't know. Anyways, I can't see the rest of them. Welcome everybody. I'm gonna wash my hands and then we're gonna get started here. I'm still here. Hello, okay. So we have a full lineup of, hello, I see all that love. Thank you guys. Thank you so very much.
They want to know what's in your cup.
What's in my cup? Nothing special today, people. It's bubbly. It's bubbly water. I've been battling a headache on and off for the last week and a half, and my stomach's been really upset for the last 2 days. So nothing too exciting in the cup. However, last week I told you guys about my business logo that my son made for me. He designed it, and then my very good friend Colleen Kaplan has made it put it onto decals and vinyl, and so she's got it here on my apron. I'm not sure if you can see it from that distance or not, but she's gone ahead and made me extra ones, so I have one of them on my cup there. I hope you can see that. Can you see it, Mom, or not so much?
Not so much, but
so here's my, I don't know if you'll see it. Yeah, there we go, a little bit. Sorry, it's a little dark on this cup, but anyways, It's a chef's hat with a spoon and a fork, and me being Miranda Meadus, it's got an M squared. And if you go onto my YouTube channel, which I hope you will, and like and subscribe, that's the logo you're gonna look for. It's a purple chef's hat, and it's got a spoon and a fork, and then it says M squared. So that's how you'll know it's me, and it's under Mama Meadus. Can't imagine there's too many of those. So that's what's in my cup, bubbly. Okay, so we are gonna get started. I have a full menu, right from a appetizer to an entree to a dessert tonight. Dessert needs to bake for 30 to 35 minutes, so I wanna do that first. Then we'll move on from there. I'm super, super excited. I hope you guys are well. Give me some thumbs up if you guys are doing well as I get my first tray. Let's do this here. How's everybody doing? There, I see it. Hello, hello. Thank you, thank you. Oh, I'm so glad you guys are well. That's awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Well, I'm glad that you guys have joined tonight. I know that there are some regulars out there that are following. I appreciate that you followed us on to the Tuesday evening. Obviously that my host, Yuli, actually recommended that, and I totally agreed that we should switch the day. So thank you for that recommendation, Yuli. Next week we'll be back on Wednesdays at 7 o'clock right here. So hopefully you guys will join me again. So we are going to be making desserts, and what we're going to be featuring is our carrot cake. Our carrot cake, all of our products are gluten-free. I know I'm repeating some stuff that some people know, but we are a completely 100% gluten-free company coming to you from BC, Canada. I love that we're Canadian. We've been around since 1997. And in 2019, we made a crossover to the United States. So that's super cool. And we have a warehouse coming out of Utah. So Epicure is an amazing company for so many reasons. I just named a few. Gluten, Canadian free, we're growing. Awesome, awesome. It's been in my kitchen for over 10 years. I've been a consultant since May, and I'm loving this business because I love their products. They kind of sell themselves. So the carrot cake is delicious, I will say that. And it comes in what's called a dreamy desserts. Carrot cake is only available in that collection at the moment. And what it will come with is the carrot cake, a pack of our caramel, and then it's also going to come with the pan that it bakes in, and I believe, I hope I'm not wrong here, the cooling pan. So I thought that I would use that as the dessert. Quite a few of our desserts are actually on back order at the moment, and I know that can be really frustrating for people. Having said that, Epicure, our shipping is very good, and it's getting to people's doors 7 to 14 days. Lots of companies have just removed products from their catalogs, period, especially food companies. We're not doing that. So even though it's out of stock right now, it is in current production. They're working on it. There are global shortages right now in miso and cane sugar, which is all in, well, miso's not in our desserts. Miso would be our broths, but our broths are gonna be back soon, hint, hint. But because there's a global shortage, that's why things have to come out of stock for a while, but they come right back. So for example, this week, the summer berry came back. The Greek kick is back, the mac and cheese. They got shut off, I think, on Friday, and they're already back. So although things may not be available right at this moment, it won't be long before they're back. So that's a good thing. Okay, so yada, 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 talk. Our Prep Pro scissors are amazing. They cut super, super well, especially meats, like if you're cutting up chicken or like if you're cutting a full chicken and you need something to kind of be a bit of a workhorse, they're awesome. I obviously just cut the package, but there we go. So that is the carrot cake. It's gone right into our 4-cup bowl. These things are super cool too. They come with a silicone lid, and then they come in a smaller size in our 1-cup bowls. Same idea. The 1 cup comes in a 4-pack. These actually just came back. They were on back order for a while. They are awesome. I think I have 16 of them. I like them because you can mix right there in them. You can cool them and then serve them right in the same bowl. Less dishes, cool for me. So I put the carrot mix into our 4-cup bowl. We are going to put in that 2 eggs. So in goes the eggs. We are going to add to that 1/3 oil. That can be any oil that you decide that you like. And then it calls for 2 cups of shaved carrots. Mom and I didn't communicate very well tonight. I came here, I forgot carrots first of all, and she came to my rescue. She does that a lot. Obviously, I'm in her kitchen. But I asked her to shave some carrots, and she had kind of made them into thicker pieces. So she's gone ahead and chopped them for me. The recipe calls for 2 cups of shaved. These aren't shaved. Oh well. So in goes the carrots. I'm not going to put all this in just because it looks like a bit more than usual. Are you laughing at me, Lena?
No.
Is some Okay, my mom is laughing at me. She says no, but then she quotes me and says as she's laughing. So that is the carrot cake, 2 eggs, 1/3 cup of oil, about 1.5 cups of the carrots, and then it calls for 1 cup of crushed pineapple. You can do the pineapple or you can substitute that for applesauce. Completely up to you. We're gonna put that in. I'm just eyeballing the pineapple because if it's a bit more, I'm okay with that. All right, so now we're gonna mix all that together. Put that, oh, it smells so yummy already, you guys. That is the downfall of a virtual party, is there's no such thing as smell-o-vision, you know? However, virtual parties other than that are amazing because I do all the work. You gotta go meet that person, Mom?
Yeah.
Okay, I do all the work. You invite your family and friends to the page I create. We are not coming into your home and messing up your dishes. I'm here in my mom's and doing hers. So there's no risk involved for you as the host. You just kind of kick back, let me do the show for you, and then you get to go on a bit of a shopping spree at the end. So I think that's win-win. All right, so like I said, it smells delicious. I know you won't know that, but trust me. Okay, so here is our pan here, our round baking pan. All of our silicone products, all of them, microwave safe. They can go in the oven up to 425. They can be hand washed or they can go in the dishwasher. That to me is amazing, okay? I put mine right in the bottom rack of my dishwasher. They come out beautiful. So this one here, what I've gone ahead and done is just brushed on some oil. You do not want to use cooking sprays like Pam, because that will eventually break down the silicone and it actually voids any type of warranty. So do not use those sprays. Make sure that you're brushing on your oil. So I've gone ahead and done that already to save a little bit of time. My oven, the oven is preheating at 350 and we're gonna pour this in and pop this into the oven for about 30 minutes to start, and then we will go from there. I love this little tool whose name fails me at the moment. I believe it's the 3-point or the corner spatula maybe. Anyways, it is awesome. It doesn't allow you to waste product, which I love. Now, if I wasn't on a live, I might actually lick it. Maybe not this one, but you know how you're making like chocolate fudge and stuff? And there's always a little bit left over, or a peanut butter jar or something. This gets like everything out. It's just, I love it. Awesome, awesome. All right, so there we have it. Our carrot cake is done. We're gonna pop that in the oven for, again, on 350 at 30 minutes, and then I'll check it. Everybody's ovens, microwaves are different, right? You gotta keep an eye on it. The package actually calls for 35 to 40 minutes, but I'm gonna start at 30 because you can always add more. You can't take it away. I learned that the hard way with cookies. Yeah. Okay, excuse my back. In it goes. Let's set that timer. Come on. Perfect. All right, so that is set. I want to highlight this pan. I kind of talk about stuff as we move along. Cooking tools, it's kind of an investment, right? It's kind of like in the garage. My husband will often tell me, I need this tool. And I'm like, well, why the expensive one? Go with the cheap one. Since I've become a consultant, I have been blessed with the ability to be able to invest in some of our tools, and I get it. Before I would have put my money towards ingredients because, let's be honest, that's where the good stuff comes. But our sheet pan is this one here, okay? It's a large sheet pan. The really cool thing about it is our silicone liners. And what I love about these bad boys is that they kind of act as a reusable parchment paper. A colleague of mine with Epicure, Carrie Barfoot, calls it reusable parchment, and that's exactly what it is. So you can bake right on this, whether it's greasy chicken or fish or whatever. Out it comes from the oven. I literally will pick this up, obviously drain any excess grease, but it goes right into my dishwasher. Pan stays nice and clean. I give it a wipe down, we're good to go. I also like them because you can use them as cooling sheets, or for me with my shows, they're awesome. The other size would be a quarter sheet pans, and so they come like this. You get them in a 2-pack. These are the quarters. This is our sheet pan. This is a 1-pack. And again, you would get the sheet liners in a 2-pack, reusable parchment paper. If you own the pans already, or pans of your own, you could just buy these silicone sheets and use those on top. They're pretty standard size. They're amazing. The other thing I really like about them is we have right now our cooling racks. These things are really super cool because you can use them as a cooling rack for your baked goods or foods or whatever, but they also act as a crisper. So you can actually put them right onto your sheet pan, which we're gonna do tonight we're gonna make some garlic bread, and you'll see how that crisps that up right away. You can do it with French fries or chicken wings, anything you want crisping, and then you pull it out of the oven. The nice part is anything ooey gooey is gonna come right through that pan and go right onto your reusable sheet, fold it up, and then it goes, right? Eliminating mess, I love it, all right? And then you can also use them, these come in a 2-pack as well. You can put them side by side onto the sheet pan for a larger work surface. I've got 2 of these, but one's covered in my garlic bread already. Okay, so one would fit on that quarter, 2 side by side there. I think they're awesome. So cooling rack, but you can also use them as a crisper. I think it's cool. The other thing right now I should mention is if you purchase these, they are what we call a favorite of our CEO and our founder of Epicure. And right now, if you purchase these, a meal gets donated to a family in need. Epicure's all about giving back. And so they have sort of named this one of the products of the week. So if you purchase one, know that a meal is going to a family in need. So it's kind of like a double win, right? Okay, excuse my back. So the cake is in. We're gonna get this yucky out of the way. How we doing out there, guys? We're doing okay? Show me, I don't know, some hearts. Give me some hearts if we're doing okay. If you're not okay, I'm sorry. I hope I do better. There's quite a few of us on here. That's awesome. There we go. Thanks, you guys. Thank you, thank you. There's all those hearts. I love you all. Thank you so, so much. I like to gauge where we're at so that I know I haven't lost everybody. Thank you. Holy smokes, that's a lot of hearts. Thank you so very much. I so appreciate that. We are going to move on to, what do we want to move on to? We're going to do our entree. We're going to start our entree. So, we're going to bring over our other sheet pan. I love these babies. So, for our entree, I was leaving my full-time job today. I work full-time at a high school, and some of my colleagues who follow me were like, what are you making today? And I said, I have no idea. And I truly didn't at that point. It was 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna make. But I went home and I looked at the ingredients in my fridge, and I was able to throw this together. Again, I'm lucky because I have most of the products, but that's the beauty in Epicure, is the whole idea is to making food easy, clean ingredients, healthy ingredients, and often under 20 minutes, you'll have a good meal to the table for your family, which is awesome. So I was able to quickly pull something together. What we're going to do is we're gonna make some homemade meatballs. Believe it or not, I was a non-believer before I tried our multi-purpose steamer, which is by far my favorite kitchen tool, I guess. I call it thebomb.com. I say this every week. Don't look at as thebomb.com in the catalog. It's called the multi-purpose steamer. So we're gonna actually microwave our meatballs, believe it or not. I've already done some prepared, and then we're gonna add it to some marinara sauce as our entree, and we're gonna have a side of garlic bread and a nice Italian salad with steamed broccoli. That'll be our entree, and then we still have an appetizer to do. But these meatballs, believe it or not, I'm Italian, I know my meatballs. These meatballs are actually really, really good. So, talking about the multi-purpose steamer, it comes in 3 pieces. The lid with 3 little holes there, the divots for the steam to exit, okay? Then you get the actual container itself, and then it comes with this tray, okay? this tray is the insert that goes in. On this, you can make things like homemade pita chips. We're gonna be microwaving our meatballs on this. You can do popcorn in here. This thing is just endless. And if you're interested in how many things this can do, I know I've posted it already, but I can post it again. It's called the Multi-Purpose Steamer 101. Like, this thing does everything. So the steamer, the idea, bacon, crispy in 6 minutes. You put that in, you put the food. I just threw some meatball at myself. That's kind of weird. Anyways, so the grease will go right through the tray into the container, and then you're not cooking your meat in that grease, right? And so it's cool. When you're making rice in here, you put the rice and the water in there. The tray goes on top to kind of seal in the moisture and the steam that's coming, like sort of working its way around, and it cooks the food perfectly. So that's the 3 pieces of the multi-purpose steamer. We're using it tonight. I had gone ahead and prepared some meatballs so that you guys didn't have to sit here and watch me roll them, but I want to show you the actual recipe. So what I did ahead of time was I have some prepared already in a marinara sauce. They're fully cooked. I've gone ahead and already rolled some, but now I want to actually show you the recipe itself. So what I used was, and I've already used, 2 parts of this packet. This is our Southern Baked Crumb, again, gluten-free. I use this stuff on chicken. I've used it on, what did I use it on recently? Oh, rice balls stuffed with marinara sauce. So I would say probably about 2 healthy tablespoons of that. And there's about half a pound of ground beef in there, lean. That's what I had. So that's what's in there. We're gonna throw in an egg. I am the worst egg cracker in the world, I promise. So an egg. Then we have our pesto. I love, love, love our pesto seasoning. This is our 4-in-1 spoon. I know I'm throwing a ton of information at you guys here. This 4-in-1 is an awesome add-on to your cart. It's a price point, I believe, of $6.95. Could you live without it? Absolutely. The reason I suggest this is the cost is very, very affordable, but it fits right in our jars. No more fighting with the spoons, which is dirty at the moment. They don't go in, so then you end up spilling your gold everywhere. This fits right in, and it gives you a tablespoon, a half a tablespoon, and a 1/4 tablespoon all in one tool. I love it. So I'm gonna put about just under a tablespoon of the pesto. I'm gonna throw in there one of our original dips, the urban garlic. This bad boy is gonna make another debut today. So almost a tablespoon of urban garlic. And then because I'm Italian, we're gonna throw in the marinara. So same amount. What's going on there? There we go. Same amount of the marinara, in it goes. I would normally throw in, I did bring Parmesan. I was gonna say I would normally bring Parmesan. I thought I forgot it, I didn't. So there's probably about a 1/4 cup of Parmesan, and we're gonna throw that in too. If I had some fresh herbs like parsley or whatever, I could, but I don't have it, and I've got lots in there through the marinara, urban garlic, and pesto. So there we go, it's all in there. I don't know about you guys, but I don't wanna put my hand in there. That is something that grosses me out, always has. So, this thing, our meat separator. I know the name's a little off and I apologize, but it is called a meat separator and it is awesome. It does all the work. All of our kitchen little tools here are a very strong steel on the inside, and they're made with a food grade silicone on the outside. This thing, I don't have to touch it at all. It's awesome. It does the work for me. The other thing you can use this for is like if you're doing the ground beef in a frying pan, if you're making anything baked like cookies. I mean, I don't mind putting my hands in that. It's more this kind of stuff. I've always been kind of turned off by, I like meat to eat it, but I don't like touching it. So I actually sold 2 of these today because someone saw it in action and was like, oh, it's one of those tools where you're like, really? I have the ability to do it with my own hands, but why if you don't have to is my thing, right? So there we go. It's kind of mixed it in pretty well for us. And then, I love this thing. We'll give it a good little stir, make sure all the ingredients are mixed in well. And that's it. That is the base of this homemade meatball. Now, I grew up with my grandma making her homemade meatball sauce all the time. And I know Marianne is one of my hosts. And if her husband, Frank, is watching, we come from a long line of good meatball makers, right? But my grandma would fry these and then throw them in the pot. I love them that way. But I find this way is a very nice alternative, leaving the frying part out. I mean, everything's good deep fried, let's be honest, but okay. So there we go, you guys. It's all mixed up. And then what I went ahead and did before I came was I rolled them up into meatballs, okay? So on here, I have 6. I'm gonna try and get maybe 9 on there. Now I'll touch them, but it's not as bad for me because the egg is at least mixed in. I don't know. So we're gonna roll them up. You don't have to worry about sizes. I mean, I don't know, relatively the same. It's all going under sauce anyways, right? So we're gonna do just a few. I won't keep you here watching me roll meatballs. I'm sure you guys know how to roll a meatball, but we'll fill the tray. And then they're gonna go into the microwave. I know, the microwave, crazy, for 6 minutes. And then I'll check it. I did some already, as I mentioned, at home, and it took 6 minutes. I think I added 2 more minutes at the end, and that was it. And they were fully cooked, like done, ready to be eaten. So there we go. We're gonna pop that tray back into the multi-purpose steamer. On goes the lid. I'm gonna quick wash my hands because they're kind of gross. And then I'm gonna pop this right into that microwave. So excuse me 1 second here. All right, so again, it's going in with the tray in the multi-purpose steamer. The lid is on, it's going in for 6 minutes to start. Again, we can always add time, you can't take it away. Start. Ooh, that cake looks good.
I think Carol was asking if you can make the cake in the steamer.
Yes, yes. The carrot cake can be done in the steamer. I have done that already. Having said that, I found that mine came out a little bit dry in the steamer, but I microwaved it. Is she asking to bake it? You can bake it in the steamer, 100%.
She's just asking.
But you can also microwave it. All of those instructions come on the back of the package. You can microwave it, and that's what I did. And I found it came out a little bit dry, but I also think I overcooked it, and I didn't put enough pineapple in. And it was tasty, just a little bit dry, that's all. So this is just gonna be in the oven, but absolutely, you can use any of our steamers for any of the recipes, absolutely. Okay, so our meatballs are in. Next, I want some garlic bread to pair with our meatballs because there's nothing better than some bread to go with our meatballs. So what I've done here is I've got some softened butter, okay, at room temperature. Again, herb and garlic. This is such a staple in my house. I use it in a ton of stuff. This herb and garlic and mashed potatoes is the best. Mashed potatoes for me are one of my fave sides. This just brings it to a whole other level. So I'm gonna throw some of that. I'm not even gonna measure it because you can't ever have too much herb and garlic, in my opinion. So I've sprinkled that into the butter. I'm gonna give that a good mix. The other nice thing about this is if you don't use it all, with this 1 cup bowl, you can put the lid back on and then it goes to the fridge, and you always have homemade herb butter at your disposal, okay? And the beauty about a lot of our products is our sodium levels. This one here, sodium is 30 milligrams for half a tablespoon. If you compare that to other products, it's gonna be huge. A big thing with Epicure is watching sodium levels, and a lot of our products are sodium free or significantly different sodium, and it's a silent killer, let's be honest. Okay, so any questions, Mom, or are we good?
No, we're good now.
Okay, so butter, herb and garlic. I have chopped up a ciabatta, all right? I've got it on top of the second cooling rack that I was talking about. I'm gonna put that bad boy on top of our quarter sheet pan. We're gonna butter these up, and they're gonna go into the oven to crisp up as a side piece of garlic. Piece of garlic, oh my God, listen to me. Piece of garlic bread. Jeepers. All right, so we'll butter these up, and there's something about the cooling rack being there, it just really helps things crisp up. I don't know, it just really works well. And we're gonna actually use the other one momentarily for our appetizer, which is gonna be some pineapple. Okay, no cheese, nothing. It's just the ciabatta with the butter and the herb and garlic. Okay, homemade garlic bread. That's going in the oven. Excuse my back. That cake is looking pretty darn good, people. If I do say so myself. All right. Any questions out there? At the end of the show, I always go home and watch this on the replay because I download it to YouTube. Please, please, please go in and like and subscribe. I'm really trying to get those numbers up. But also, I download it to YouTube and I read all the comments. And I also critique myself, let's be honest. But I read all the comments and I'll answer questions after the fact. So please feel free to put anything down that you are wondering. If you are already a customer of Epicure and I'm doing something and you have a suggestion, please throw it out here or reach out to me anytime with any recipe recommendations. I think it was last week I had a very good customer, Lori, recommend hollowing out apples, steaming them, putting cinnamon on them, filling them with vanilla ice cream, and then drizzling caramel. They were so, so good. So I love that. Please send me recipes and I will try them, all right? So let's move this out of the way. The meatballs are in, the garlic bread's in. Next, I want to grill up some pineapple. So I went to the grocery store on my way home because I knew I needed crushed pineapple for the carrot cake. I was kind of sure I was doing that. And they had pineapple, full pineapples, on sale for $1.88. Awesome. So I got one and I chopped it up. All I've done is I'm gonna wash my hands. No, I did that, I'm good. I chopped it up already, so it's peeled and good to go, right? It's in sort of this size, woohoo, this size piece. Are you laughing at me? Who's laughing at me?
I'm gonna wash my hands. Oh, no.
No, I did. Okay, so on top of this pineapple, I'm gonna throw some of our cinnamon. Our cinnamon is like, what can I say? It's cinnamon, but it's potent. There's something about it. It is so strong and delicious. Like I don't know, I really like it. So I'm throwing some cinnamon on there. My hands are clean. However, I want to be a little bit careful that I don't make a huge mess here. So I'm just gonna make sure all that cinnamon gets all over this pineapple because it's already a fruit and kind of juicy already. Oh, I said that word again, guys, sorry. Somebody please give me an alternative to the word juicy. Anybody? Please? All right, so that's all I did. Cinnamon, that's it. Oh, so good. So I'm gonna lay this pineapple over top of the cooling rack, but we're using it as a crisper. And we're gonna throw that in the oven as well, because that's gonna be our appetizer with a bit of a fruit dip. Look at us. Look at us. Oh, I don't like that piece. That piece is no bueno. Garbage. My mom's microwave is a jerk. Sorry, that's not a nice word to say on here, but it is. It's not patient at all. Oh, so annoying. I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit more just to make sure that we get it nice and cinnamon-y. Okay, so there we go. Pineapple. All I've done is added cinnamon. It's gonna go in the oven, get a little bit caramelized and I said grilled, but more I guess baked. You could put it in a pan, or if it's summertime on the barbecue, it's really good that way. There's a funny sound coming. Oh, your what do you call it? Your blinds are moving over there. I keep thinking there's somebody live. Huh. Okay, excuse me 1 second. I'm going to move the cake back and throw this into the oven. Excuse my butt.
Fatima Hall says moist.
Moist, no! Moist, that's worse than juicy. Ay, ay, ay. Fatima Hall, no bueno. Good grief. I know she said that on purpose because she knows I hate that word. All right, I need a drink here, guys. I almost drank the oil. Good grief. Cheers, my bubbly tastes delicious. All right, let's pull these meatballs out. So they were in there 6 minutes, right? Oh boy, look at the steam. Like, I don't even know if you can see that, but it's like, I don't know, there's gotta be a word for that too. So Mom's microwave, I'm not gonna lie, I would probably do another 2 minutes to these just to be sure. Mine was 6 minutes, not that that makes mine better, but everybody's is different, right? So what's happening is the meatballs are cooking on that tray, but all the grease is falling through, right? So that was 6 minutes. I'm gonna add 2 more, so that'll be 8 minutes, and then we'll throw it in the marinara sauce that's already prepared. So 2 minutes, and it started. Look at us, we're doing so good. Our cutting boards, love it, 2-sided, same thing, both sides. I've already used this side, not that I've used it for chicken or anything like that, but I kind of want a clean surface, so I'm gonna flip it over. It comes with these 4 sort of suction-y things, and it just makes for a very solid surface. I really like this thing. I have had it since May. It's starting to show wear and tear, but I mean, I have blown through wooden ones that warp and all those sorts of things. This is the same thing. It can go in the dishwasher. It's awesome. So let's move on and make our side salad to go with our entree. I'm gonna wash my hands because I just think that's blank, you know? All right, so I know we're kind of all over the place tonight. At the end of this, I always do a little video, so I'll sign off and then I show a little video of the final products because I know that we are jumping around a little bit, but it comes down to cooking times, right? So what I've done is I have a chopped salad already in here. I've done nothing to it. There's some black olives because I like black olives. There's some tomatoes. It's one of those pre-made salads. I was a little lazy, I guess. It's got some julienne carrots and some cabbage. Whoops. And then I'm going to use my ceramic knife. This is our Pro ceramic knife. It's awesome. It works really good with soft vegetables and meats. I love the sound. It makes it sound like I'm a professional. I'm not, but I just love that sound. So cucumber, in she goes. And then check this out. So it's not meant for hard food like carrots or cabbage or potatoes. It's meant for softer foods. So soft meats, cucumbers, peppers, those sorts of things. Watch this. It slides right through. See that? It's such a beautiful knife. And I know that sounds kind of corny. At one point in my life, I would have been like, really? It's a beautiful knife? But it is. It's just, again, it's an investment in a tool. But because I have it, I'm so glad. It makes things just, I don't know, so much easier. So in that goes. None of us have had dinner yet tonight. So let me tell you, we are going to put a good dent into this meal when we are done. Pardon me, that's the microwave again. Oh, so aggressive. Yep, those are done and they smell delicious. Okay, one more thing before we continue with that salad. I might own 2 bomb.coms. I could own 4. They're always going in my house. So this is my second one. I do not have the tray in this one on purpose. What I've done is washed some broccoli and chopped it. That's all I've done. There's no water. I mean, other than what I rinsed and drained out and is left in there. No salt, no nothing. Okay, so it's just chopped up broccoli head. That's going into the microwave for 4 minutes. It is so delicious. I don't even know how to say that. My daughter would argue, she's in the background, she hates broccoli to this day. As an almost 19-year-old, she'll gag eating it. She hates broccoli. But steaming broccoli in the steamer, any vegetable for that matter, it's tender, but it's also still got that crunch to it and all the flavors are locked in. It's super good. 4 minutes.
No water.
No water. No water. It kind of creates its own, right? And there was a little bit left over from when I washed it. Diana Manny, I see you.
She's asking if you put the spice on the broccoli after you steam it.
Yeah, you could. You could add some salt. I don't because I just love the taste of the broccoli steamed. But absolutely you could. You could do urban garlic. You could do pesto. You could do 3 onion. You could do just salt. You could add olive oil. I mean, we're Italian. Olive oil, balsamic. You could. I particularly don't just because I really love the flavor of the broccoli when it's steamed. So those meatballs are done, guys. That was 8 minutes. I have some marinara sauce here that I was already prepared from before. I had gone ahead and made meatballs already. These are fully cooked. What did I use this on? What did I use this on? I don't know, but oh, the meatballs, I did. I'm gonna throw those cooked meatballs into the sauce so that they are all in the same place. Because once our garlic bread is done, we're gonna dippy dippy, y'all. Dippy dippy. I don't know about you guys, but the best part of meals as far as I'm concerned is the dip. When you get to go in on that dish and get it all.
Lori wants to know if you're going to use cheese.
Who?
Lori.
On what? On the
meatballs.
Nope. There's cheese in the meatball already, Parmesan.
Okay.
Unless she means the garlic bread, you could add cheese, but I'm not going to. There's Parmesan in these already. So there you go, you guys. Marinara sauce with a bunch of homemade meatballs. I know the clean ingredients that have gone in there. You watched me do it. There's no salt added. It's all whatever's in those products. Yum-y. Okay? So, let's finish off our salad, right? We don't need that because that was for the meatballs. That's for the pineapple. Oh my God, we're on fire tonight, guys. Okay, so again, our 4-prep bowl. The best part about this is I made burrito bowls. My daughter and I did burrito bowls last week. I brought one for my sister the next day. She loves the day after because she gets fed. But you can mix your salad right in there, put the lid on, and you're good for tomorrow. But tonight, because the 3 of us haven't eaten, I'm going to prepare it, put the lid on, and you can shake it right within this. Now I know that's like, oh, big deal, Miranda. I think it's convenient because I don't know about you, but I make a mess and it's all, again, just one dish. So that's what I've done in there. I've added the cucumbers and the peppers. All I'm going to do, you could use a cruet. I know my mom has one. I have Greek dressing in my fridge at work. I have a small fridge in my office and I forgot my cruet there. So this is our cruet. I believe it's on back order right now. If you can get your hands on one, it's helpful because it gives you the measurements right on there. You can make a bigger batch and it's done. But it's not a must because my mom makes the best dressing. Oh, mine won't be the same, but whatever. So there we go. There's some olive oil. And then I brought our balsamic. So yummy. So yummy. My spoon's dirty and I don't feel like digging it out of the dirty dishes. So I'm just gonna add some of this balsamic seasoning on there. Okay, that was about a healthy teaspoon. Mom, do you have any balsamic oil? I know that's a silly question. Or balsamic vinegar, rather?
Yeah, in the fridge.
In the fridge. Excuse me one second here, guys. I should have had that out already. Whereabouts, Lanooch?
Or maybe underneath. Hold on.
Okay, Lena's gonna come get us balsamic. So that was olive oil, some of our balsamic seasoning, okay? And then we're gonna put some balsamic vinaigrette on there. That's it. Delicious. Here she is. Do it, Mom.
Hi.
This is my mom.
Hi, everybody.
My mom is, I don't want to say the best mom because I know there's lots of moms out there, but she's the best mom. I would be lost without her. She's the best. She couldn't tell you what she just put in there because she just does it, right? And it's the best. Like I can never replicate it. But anyways, so there we go. Microwave. Okay.
I learned from the best, which was my mom.
There you go. My nonna. May she rest in peace. She was an amazing cook. Okay, so shaky, shaky. Right, so in there again, balsamic vinaigrette. The ingredients clean and healthy. Garlic, sea salt, herbs, spices, lemon, and chives. Like, come on. That's it. That's it. I know what all those are. I can pronounce them. Now it's the oven. The oven and the microwave are having words. Excuse me.
It comes in handy when you're my age.
Because you forget. She needs the beeping, she says, for her age. Okay, we're gonna put on 5 more minutes. Whoops. Bake timer. And let's go start. The cake is still a little bit wiggly, so it was in there for 30 minutes. We're gonna go for 35, okay? So our salad is done. Look at that, you guys. Look at those flavors in there. Delish. Salad is done. Broccoli, I just pulled out. Look at that steam. Look at that. Ugh. Look at how green that turned. I mean, it was green before, I get it. But it's like it takes the green to a whole other level. It's just steamed. I'm gonna rinse my hands just in case, you never know. Although it was just the salad I was touching. But like you guys, look, it's still a bit crunchy. Like there's a bit of a crunch to it, but it's not mushy either. It's such a nice balance. 4 minutes, the best. I will not add anything to that. Could you? Absolutely. I've seen people throw on our mac and cheese seasoning for a cheesy sort of flavor. You could do salt, any one of our dips, but I'm not going to because I don't know. I love the flavor. So there's our broccoli. She done. Where are we at? Okay. So our pineapple's in there, right? And it's grilling. We need something to dip it in. We need to dippy. So in one of my 1 cup bowls here, I have equal parts of Greek yogurt, vanilla, and cream cheese. And it's kind of, I don't want to say like thawed because it's still good to eat, but it's soft, right? So that we can mix it in. I actually need a fork for this. I don't know why I did that. And what we're going to do is, pardon me, excuse me. I hope you guys didn't hear me just burp. That's so rude. Okay, so we're gonna mix this in. And again, this is cream cheese and yogurt, equal parts. About a cupful, I guess, so like maybe half and half each. Okay. And then what we're gonna do, I don't like the way that's stirring in there. So I'm gonna put it in here and then I'll pour it back in. It's just not mixing in well. So let's do this. So we're gonna just kind of mush it in together so that it's nicely mixed. And then we're gonna add some summer berry. Our summer berry is dehydrated fruit topper. It actually just came back into stock. It was out of stock for a while because of the global shortage of cane sugar. But we managed, I guess, to get our hands on some, and the summer berry, she back. This is really good in baking. It's very good on top of like yogurts, in dips like this. Kids will use it on Sundays, things of that nature. It's excellent. So flatten this all out. Yumma, yumma. And then pour it back into our 1 cup prep bowl. I hate that I had to mess up a dish here because it's another dish I gotta clean. Ugh. Ain't nobody got time for that. Made a bit of a mess here, excuse ma. All right. Okay, so it's in there, it's mixed in well. Now what we want to do is pour in some summer berry. You could use see what I mean? Like that actually fits in, that's not too bad. That's a teaspoon, that one fits in there, but a tablespoon you'd never get in the jar. I'm just breaking it up a little bit. It's a new jar and our jars come like full to the capacity. Like they are not cheap with product, let me tell you. So you could throw in there Cocoa Crunch, you could add cinnamon, you could add, I brought gingerbread, it's our gingerbread mix in there. I don't know that gingerbread is available right now, but you can add any flavor you want. I just thought because the summer berry is back and it's been a while since I've had it, it would be a nice thing to dip the pineapple in. And it becomes a really pretty pink color, it's nice. There we go. So equal parts again, cream cheese to yogurt.
Helen says she needs another party.
Who?
Helen.
Helen Leeds. How cute are you? So Helen is one of the sweetest human beings I have met. I met her through Epicure, but she knows my mom. She does a lot for our Gold here locally in Cambridge, her and her husband. She's just wonderful. And I'm not saying that because you're here, I mean it. But she came to my mom's place, my mom sells accessories like beautiful scarves and ponchos and jewelry. Shout out to Lanucci. What's your page called?
Absolute Accessories.
Absolute Accessories, you guys. Her prices are amazing. Anyways, look her up on Facebook. Absolute Accessories by Lena, not Lanucci. She's only Lanucci when I'm angry at her. Anyways, so Helen came and bought some stuff, and then she was modeling. And she had a bunch of stuff that she purchased. And like, Helen, you're like a model. She was so cute with these beautiful scarves. And she had some like ponchos on and these high red boots, like sexy cougar. Just so awesome.
Amazing.
You looked amazing. But she also has a very, very cute relationship with her neighbor, Mary, who's another amazing human being that I've met through Epicure, like so lucky. And they're neighbors and they help each other out, and like I'll bring the money and sometimes Mary runs the money over before I've had time to put the order in. You guys are just the cutest. I love it. One of the amazing things I've been able to do is create friendships through this business, and it's all virtual. Like, it's brought people from my past back, like Diana Manny I know's on here. We went to grade school together. Our kids went to Benny's together. New friends, like I just love it. Anyways, I digress. Okay, so there's our fruit dip, right? So the summer berry went in there, and that's gonna be for our pineapple. Somebody's beeping back here. I'll be right back. I think it's our oven. All right, so let's take a look here. How are we doing? Oh my gosh, these look delicious. Let me just pull them out real quick, guys. You're not gonna see anything for a second, but bear with me. Oh my, oh my, oh my. I love when things work out. Let's see this cake. Like, look you guys. Isn't she pretty? I am not a baker. I don't bake very well. I'm a very good cook. I'm a good cook. I know you will come to my house and not go hungry, but bring dessert. Unless it's Epicure. Because then I can do it.
Oh, yummy.
Why is she so aggressive? Okay, that was actually perfect timing. Look at us. You guys, what time is it? Time did I watch? It's 10 to 8. We're doing great for timing. That's amazing. So, we have put together a whole meal in 50 minutes, and I did a heck of a lot of talking, as per usual. Everything is cooked. What I'm going to do, because it's all on its own pans and everything like that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to display it. I'll put a little video out so you guys can see the close-up. And if you have any questions, post it. Ask any questions. I will go back and I will answer them. That's kind of what I do. If you have any suggestions or recipes you want me to try next week, let me know. I know there's a lot of us on here and I so appreciate you guys being here. So to recap, let's recap this. Holy, we have put together, let's go in order. We have put together a beautiful fruit dip with our summer berry that we are going to serve with our pineapple that has been basically mixed with our cinnamon. That'll be a nice appy, right? Moving forward, we're going to have an entree, which is going to consist of a balsamic vinaigrette tossed salad, some steamed broccoli. We have some of our homemade meatballs and marinara sauce and our homemade grilled garlic bread. Yum. And then we are going to put a nice dent into our carrot cake that I am going to cool and ice and drizzle, not dribble, I'm thinking of basketball, drizzle our caramel sauce onto. And that will be our dessert. That is a full menu. Yes, Mom?
Marianne wants to know if the carrot cake comes with the frosting mix.
It does not. You can buy our caramel mix. You cannot buy any frosting with us as of yet.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. However, what I have learned is there is a lot of really, really good homemade recipes for icing as opposed to buying the store-bought stuff, right? But yeah, no, Epicure doesn't have an icing as of yet anyways. It may have in the past. I find with Epicure, because it's such a huge lineup of stuff, it kind of comes and it goes, right? Like you'll see things that are here go and then it'll make it, it'll come back, make it come back and go again. But right now there's no icing, no. This kitchen smells fantastic. It is just delicious, and it doesn't help that I'm hungry because normally I've already eaten. I have not, and I cannot wait to dig into this. So that is our full meal, you guys. I can't wait to display it so you guys can see it. Again, I want to recap and thank my hosts, Yuli, Marianne, Karen, and Lori. I want to encourage Janice's family and friends. Girl, I'm so glad you joined, Janice. You're part of our team Meadus now. We have officially become a team. We're a team of 11, which is so fantastic. We are a very small tribe that takes care of one another, and we're just having a great time in this crazy time. But Janice, welcome. I want to thank your family and friends. Please book a party with her. Let's help this girl get her business launched. Today's the launch, but it's happening every day this week and to some days next week for Janice. So book a party and let's get her business going. I would like to thank Carolyn's hosts, Barb and Michelle, as well as their family and friends for tuning in. I sure hope you guys enjoyed the demo. If you're somebody out there, you're following a party, or maybe you're not, and you said, you know what, I'd really like to host a party. I'm not gonna lie, now's the time. Why? I know it's easy for me to say because I'm the consultant and I obviously make some money. However, it's a good time to do so because it's virtual, all virtual. I'm not coming into your home, I'm not messing anything up, you're not buying any ingredients. You can do this in your PJs, even if that means your birthday suit. Nobody's coming to your home, okay? Everybody's birthday suit is different, I get that. But I do all the work. We do all the work. So myself, Carolyn, Janice, whoever the consultant is, we put together a Facebook page that you invite your family and friends to, and then you sit back and enjoy. We do posts, we educate people on our products, we do a live demo, we do other little things. Not everybody does a live demo. We do pictures and videos and all those sorts of things. That's our job. At the end of the week as the host, you sit back and you get to do the shopping. You enjoy a little bit of a shopping spree. So it's a win, win, win. You earn free product, I get to share my business, and the host that we attach your party to earns a half price item. Same idea. If you're looking at this and going, this crazy lady in that nut bar headband can do this, so can I? You're right, you can. Anybody can do this. Reach out to me. We're growing. We're at 11, maybe 12 with me, people on our team. And that just means that we are supportive, again, a tribe of women so far, but we'll take men as well, who are supporting each other and sharing our passion of epicure and cooking with clean and healthy ingredients in often less than 20 minutes. So join my team, I'd love to talk, and I will support you as much as I possibly can. I've only been doing this since May, and it has been an absolute ride. It's been so much fun. I have met so many people, I've done so many parties for people I don't even know. It's given me a bit of financial confidence. Not that it's doing all of this, but some financial confidence that my husband and I are renovating our kitchen. And that is just absolutely awesome. Products I get through this business, awesome. Anyways, you want to host? Reach out. You want to join my business? Reach out. You want to place an order? Follow the page of the host that you're following. Go onto that Facebook page. Reach out to any of us if you have any questions. Other than that, that's it from me, you guys. It has been an absolute blast. I cannot wait to try this food. I'm glad it worked out. I guess finalized my meal at about 4 o'clock. Fatima Hall, if you're watching, we did it, girl. 4 o'clock, and it came together no problem. So that's a bonus. I look forward to joining in. So last but not least, I hope you all stay healthy and safe. Again, tomorrow, have yourselves a great day. To our soldiers who fought and continue to fight, thank you. I so thank you for the freedom that we get to enjoy as Canadians, and the rest of the world. Cheers. I will do the demo of the final products, and failing that, look for my logo on YouTube when you guys go on there. Like and subscribe. I put all kinds of fun stuff out there if you're on YouTube. If you're not, it's a hoot. Join Mama Meadus. And that's pretty much it, you guys. As normally I would say, from my kitchen to yours, but I'm not in my kitchen yet. Someday, but not yet. So from my mom's kitchen to yours, thank you so much for joining, you guys. Mwah. Stay healthy and stay safe. Thank you so very much. Have a great night.